So how do you get this barakat? That's the question. How does one get the barakat in his life? So the mashayikh have told us a few ways of getting barakat back in your life. And the first thing is, to get barakat back in your life, is to remember the name of Allah. The one who remembers Allah the most will have the most barakat in his life. Why? Because the name of Allah is filled with barakat. Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, Tabarakasmu Rabbik, that the name of Allah is filled with barakat. It is a name of barakat. So the one who takes this name, who remembers this name Allah, will attain barakat. That is why the one who remembers Allah the most gets barakat in his life. And the one who remembers Allah gets tranquility and peace in his life. Why? Because all his needs are fulfilled. Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, Allah, بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبِ. And you should know that in the remembrance of Allah lies the contentment, the peace of the heart. Such blessed is the name of Allah. Such filled with barakat is the name of Allah, that when you take this name of Allah, it puts peace and contentment in your life. So no matter how much wealth you have, and no matter how much comfort you have, if you don't remember Allah, and if you keep on doing sins, then the barakat is taken away from the life. So no matter how many comforts you have, you will still not be happy. And sometimes you don't have as many comforts in your life. You have less comforts. And you have less things of the world, but still you are content in the inside. And that is the biggest wealth that is given to the one who remembers Allah. Such is the name of Allah. Such is the blessing of the name of Allah, that the Prophet ﷺ has said that when parents, they give, when the mother gives birth to a child, and the child is now old enough, it's a few months old child, old enough to say a few words. And if the first word he says is the name of Allah, such is the blessing of that name, that the sins of both the parents are forgiven as soon as the child says the word Allah. Allahu Akbar. So it is a blessed name. That is why those people who remember Allah, who take the name of Allah a lot, their lives are filled with barakat. There is barakat in their wealth, there is barakat in their health, there is barakat in their relationships, there is barakat in their memories, there is barakat in their ilm, there is barakat in their time. They are filled with barakat. So the easiest way of attaining happiness in both the worlds is to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why the Farsi, the Persian poet says, Momina dikre khuda bisyar go, tabeyabi dardwa alam aburu. That, O Mu'min, you should take the name of Allah abundantly, and then you will have the respect and honor in both the worlds. So this is a name with barakat in it. The Prophet ﷺ has said, لا تقوم الساعة حتى يقال في الأرض الله الله. That the day of judgment will not arrive till there is a person who takes the name of Allah. So until and unless there are people who are taking the name of Allah, even the day of judgment is not going to arrive. Such is the blessing of this name of Allah. So one way of attaining blessing or attaining this barakat is to remember Allah profusely, abundantly.